Derek Chauvin, and I am the fiance of Justin Tigan, and also the mother of his 14-year-old son. Justin Tigan was brutally beaten by the St. Paul police and thrown. His body was thrown inside of a trash dumpster. It is true what Toussaint said. The police, they do things to send a message. See, they didn't beat my son's father to death and throw him in the river. They didn't throw him in the woods. They threw him in the trash. And so the young man that just spoke, he talked about black women. See, they throw our black men in trash. They kneel on their necks. They stop them from breathing. They harass them before they kill them. Do little things to devalue them, make them sit on the curb. And then once they kill black and indigenous and Asian minority men, then they dehumanize them in the newspapers. They do whatever they can to justify their murders. So they have to bring up their history. They have to do that. Because they want to make it seem like, oh, we didn't need them anyway. But if Justin was such a bad man, see, I'm not his mother. I'm his significant other. If he was this bad man or a horrible father or whatever they tried to paint him out to be, I wouldn't be out here for 11 years fighting for his life. Because I knew who he was. They tried to say that he was the head of a gang. What gang? I was with him. He was the only man that I knew. And the other half to my child. So, these are the realities that we're living through. We got people, we got Monique Collier Doty out here who they shot her nephew, Marcus Golden, in the back of the head. We got Marilyn Hill, the same officer that was in her murder in 1997 that shot her 18-year-old child in the back. 2009, that same officer, Joshua Lego, is in my son's father's murder. So had they done something back then, when they murdered Demetrius Hill, my son's father might be alive. And had they done something for Marcus Golden, Cordell Handy, Jefford Smith, Justin Tigan, Demetrius Hill, Isaac Aiden, Brian Quinones, Travis Jordan, Fernando Castile, then maybe, just maybe, if they would have listened to our cries and our pleas, George Floyd might be alive. But because they ignored our cries and our pleas, a man felt invincible. And he felt like he could take somebody's life on camera, and he didn't care. He knew he was being filmed, and he didn't care. So these are the realities. But see, they do all these things to our black men, but one thing they forgot about is the black woman. The black woman. And I am tired of watching them kill minority men. There has been over 429 murders at the hands of police here in the state of Minnesota alone in the last 20 years. And there's more murders than that, because I know families that are not a part of that, on that scroll of the 429. So there's hundreds of murders here in the state of Minnesota, but only one officer has been convicted. And that's because a minority man killed a white woman. You mean to tell me out of all those murders, only one officer was guilty, and it just happened because it was the black man that was guilty? Come on now. These people have sat outside my house. They've followed me. They've harassed me. They've done all these things. And you know what? You know what they're gonna, and they watch me. They watch my Facebook. They showed up to my son's father's protest recently on August 19th and said that they seen it on Facebook. I said, yeah, I know y'all watch my page. Y'all gonna watch me get this justice. Y'all gonna watch all of our families get this justice. All of our families. You can sit out there as long as you want, because guess what? I'm going to keep organizing these families for families supporting families against police violence. It's my family supporting other families against this violence. Standing together in unity. Yep, keep on watching. Watch me talk about God and watch my God trump over all this evil. Because that's what we fighting up against, evil. This is evil. We got to call it what it is. This is downright evil. When you can throw a human being in a garbage can, that's evil. So, I just invite you guys to stand with the families. Families supporting families against police violence is actually a support group. That's what we started off as. I held my first support group meeting back in January. It started about 2 years ago when I met Jamar Clark's sister, because we are with Jamar Clark's family, Philando Castillo's mother Valerie, and Marcus Golden, all of our families. Demetrius Hill, Justin Tigan. It's about 20 to 25 families in the organization. So our website is fsfapv.org. Or you can find us on Facebook and send us a message. Families supporting families against police violence. We thank you all from the bottom of our hearts for being here to stand with us and to fight with us. And most of all, please keep in mind why you're out here. It's due to our pain. But most of all, I'm out here too because I don't want to see anybody else, any of you. This pain is nothing to play with. I'm raising this man's child as a single mother, thanks to the St. Paul Police Department. But I will not stop. I have no intent, under no circumstance, of stopping. My boots is on the ground. And you know what? If they want to threaten my life, they say nothing is worth living if it's, you know, it ain't worth living if it ain't worth dying over fight for. They're going to do what they have to